Hello, good day traders, and welcome to this week's edition of weekly Forex trade forecast. As we do on this channel, on Saturdays we will come through with weekly Forex forecast where we go through 9 charts of Forex pairs and metals. Sundays we upload weekly stock market forecast. Monday through Friday we upload new trade potential upcoming new trade setup on Forex pairs. And also, if you check down in the description of this video, there's a timestamp for the assets I will be going through in today's edition of Weekly Forex Forecast. Hope you will like the video, and I wish you happy trading in the week ahead. Thank you, and bye bye. On Euro Dollar for this week, Euro Dollar on Friday started the correction that we have been looking for downside, and I expect that they are coming down to give us a flat structure. Can be of any type. They can give us this running flat and go, or they can give us a regular flat like this and go. They can also give us an expanding flat here, a climb up, drop back before they will continue climbing. So for this week, we are looking for these set setups downside. We zoom to 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, wash. I believe they will break through this final uptrend this week. They should correct here and drop and give us a small flat here for another drop. So we want to watch out for this move this week on Euro Dollar. We zoom to 1-hour time frame. On the 1 hour, I want to watch out on Pound Dollar for this week. Pound Dollar, with Pound Dollar's aggressive buy here, I don't see this as being equal with this. So I now see this as its own running flat in the making. I believe they'll give us something similar to that here, and then one more up spike for us to complete this wave as its own wave, and then we'll get this wave that will be similar to this to complete the bigger structure before more upside will come through. So this week we are looking out for these sell setups. We zoom to 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, they are just starting the drop. We expect they will correct by Monday to give us more drops downside before they will resume the climb upside. This is sales we want to watch out for this week on Pound Dollar. We zoom to 1-hour time frame. Also watch out for that more sales downside. On Aussie Dollar for this week, Aussie Dollar, the first thing we have to note is that there is divergence between the tops on the MACD and the tops on the chart. So as I've been saying, I'm looking for this wave downside. They can give us that drop here, or they can drop here, complete this structure, retest the top, and then come back for us to complete this running flat before they resume the climb upside. So we are looking for sell setups on Aussie Dollar this week. We zoom to 4-hour time frame. You see they are dropping aggressively right now. We watch for a small correction here and then continuation of this drop. There is the chance that this is a running flat of its own, which will mean they can go back up, retest this top, and then come back for us with sell setups downside, or they can drop straight through from here downside. I'm interested in this sell, so we want to watch out for that. We zoom to 1-hour time frame. Also watch out for some sell setups. On New Zealand dollar this week, also once again there's divergence between the tops on the MACD and the tops on the chart. So we want to watch for sell setup downside. So I believe this will give us a sell. So we represent that move for the resume the climb, as both of them can be running flat. So we want to watch out as it develops. Resume to 4-hour time frame. You see they gave, unlike Aussie dollar, this gave is running flat and gave a retest of the top before they started dropping. So we are only looking for sell setups on New Zealand dollar for this week, sales downside. So we want to watch out for them as they start developing. We're looking for these sales. We also zoom to 1-hour time frame. We want to watch out for the sales as well. They are giving us a sell setup here right now for downside move. So we want to look out for this sell this week on New Zealand dollar. On dollar Swiss for this week, dollar Swiss on Friday started an upside momentum, and I believe this upside will last a while here. I believe they are forming a corrective structure. They are starting a corrective structure for more downside. So if we zoom to 4-hour time frame, we want to watch this. I expect them to correct here and then continue this climb upside. They can give us a flat structure here before they resume the dropping. So we want to watch out for this. First of all, the climb back upside to complete the buy momentum. We zoom to 1 hour time frame. We want to watch out. I believe they will correct. They can give us a running flat here and then correct before they resume the climb upside. So we want to watch out for this possibility on dollar Swiss for this week. On dollar yen for this week, dollar yen at present on Friday gave us this buy momentum, and so we want to watch for correction and continuation of this buy potentially coming back to the top. As we see, this is a complete A, B, C correction, so they can give us this buy, but he has to climb slowly. So we expect correction, climb, correction, climb, correction, then buy momentum. So we want to watch out for buy setups this week on dollar yen. Using to 4-hour time frame. In the 4-hour time frame, we expect this to start correcting by Monday, correct on here a bit, and then resume the buy momentum. So we want to watch out for this by Monday. Using to 1-hour time frame on dollar yen. Watch that as well to drop a bit here and then resume the climb. This is what we want to watch out for on dollar yen this week. On dollar CAD for this week, dollar CAD at present, after this climb, gave this corrective drop, and so right now we're watching out for this climb back upside to complete this flat structure before they resume the dropping downside. We're looking out for buy momentum here. Resume to 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, we see they gave us this climb and they have been correcting slowly here on the 4-hour time frame. They can give us a one-way correction like this and take off upside, or they can also correct back upside, correct back down before they will give us this buy momentum upside. So this week, watch for potentially slow climb back upside, slow drop before the rebuy will come through for us on dollar CAD. Resume to 1-hour time frame. Also watch out for that. We see that they are accumulating a position here. Once they are through, they should give us this climb ups out of it. Earlier this week, gold hit the all-time high, and so since then we have been expecting a drop downside, but that drop is yet to start. So I now believe that drop will start once they test the 2000 level. Then we'll see the big drop back downside coming through for us. But first, it has to complete the small price action that is left here. We zoom to 4-hour time frame to look at that. On the 4-hour time frame, I believe this is an A wave, and they are slowly climbing to complete this B wave, and then they will drop for C, complete this running flat here, and then climb to 2000 level, and then return back for us with the sell we are looking for downside. So we have to allow them complete this final move to the 2000 level. So we'll see sell setups coming back downside. So we want to watch. On silver for this week, silver at present having hit the 26 price level, pulled back downside and has since been correcting sideways here. We expect they will give us a running flat structure here, and then we'll see if they will test the 30 level before they will come through for more drops downside. We zoom to 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, we see they gave this drop and they are correcting here, so we want to watch to see the corrective structure they give us here for this retest of this top. I believe they will come back there, give us a running flat, retest the 30 price level, and then it is majorly downside for us. So we want to watch them complete this move before they start coming back downside. Also on the 1-hour time frame, we want to watch out for that. This is a slow buy setup, so we expect this to retest this top and potentially come back down once again before it will climb back upside. So we want to look at